Hello everybody from Serendipity Forge. We got Emma hiding in the background, playing on the computer. My son Ethan is in there hiding somewhere, probably with the dogs. Got a little short video today. We are having our Valentine's Day dinner. So we've got our kids that still live locally here with us today, and we'll be having some steak and some shrimp and all kinds of nice things to eat. There he is, trying to hide still. I did forge a small EDC blade today, just trying to get a few things made for the upcoming show. I won't be working at the forge this weekend anymore because I'm going to visit my oldest son and his wife, who are gonna make me a granddaddy pretty soon, and I'm fairly happy and excited about that. Anyway, our little video today, just a short one, about 10 minutes. Little EDC knife forged out of 1095 high carbon steel. Hope you enjoy. If you do, be sure and hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can get notifications when we put up new content. God bless y'all and have a great day. So here we are at the anvil. We've got our starting stock. That's 1/8 inch 1095 high carbon steel. Probably about an inch wide and about 5.5 inches long. Let's see what we can do with that. Well, my old hammer, I finally gave up the ghost. Handle broke, so while I had the head off, I resurfaced it, and the little notch ground into the handle tells me which side I've got turned down, whether I've got the flat side or the round side turned down, just by feel. Start out on the flat of the anvil, and for some reason the video skipped. You can see that I've knocked a bevel onto the end of our starting stock, just hammered it down at an angle. And that's the blade end. Well, since I've got that done, now I'm starting to work on the handle end. Just knocking the corners down, rounding it off. So you can see how when I've rounded off what's going to be the bottom of the handle, I've kind of knocked the very end up a little bit. And that was on purpose. You'll understand why here in a minute. We'll go to the horn of the anvil. I apologize for the way that camera is set. It's kind of hard to do my own video work out there with the way the shop's set up. And I don't have the money to buy a GoPro or anything like that where I could wear a camera. So my apologies, but hopefully you can get an idea. I'm using the horn to shape the handle, the butt end of the handle. Now I'm trying to isolate what's going to be the blade. The area that's going to separate the blade from the handle. Just driving it down onto the horn, giving some contour to that handle so it'll be comfortable in the hand and easy to hold on to. And we're back at the face of the anvil. And still just working on the profile of the handle a little bit. Now you can see there I'm using the ugliest functional tongs on earth. I forged those in a previous video. And they are ugly, but as you can see, they work just fine. Looks don't matter, functionality matters. Handle looks pretty good. A little bit short. Yep, let's measure it. I know the distance from the heel of my anvil to the front side of my hardy hole, so that's what I'm using to measure with. The handle need to be a little bit longer, so I'm going to use the corner of the anvil and just knock it down and isolate a little more steel for the handle. Keep everything flat, keep everything even. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just tickling around. I hate grinding. I don't want to do any more grinding on this blade than I have to, so I want everything right when I finish it up. Yep. Length's right now. Time to get that blade going. Brush it off and get the scale off of it. Otherwise, you just pound the scale back into your blade. Just evening things up a little bit, not really trying to put bevels in at this point. Giving them a little start. This 1/8" stock's really thin, so it doesn't take much to put in bevels. So I'm going to work on the profile of the blade before I work on the bevels very much. Not sure if I want a spear point or drop point on this at this point. We'll see how it goes. Now you can see I'm not using the hammer much to hit the edge side of the blade, but I am using the face of the anvil to even things up. And as the steel cools, I'm just barely tapping it. Just planishing blows. It's looking pretty good. Yep, I'm fairly happy with that. Put in the bevels. I notice I'm using the edge of the anvil to hammer those bevels in. That way I can give it a good smack without worrying about hitting the face of my anvil with the hammerhead. So that lets my hammerhead clear without smacking the face of the anvil. There we go. Just planish things out. Looking pretty good. I'll probably just finish this up on the grinder just a little bit and not even fool with polishing it. I think I'll leave this one just with the forged finish, except for the edge. Just make sure everything's even the way it should be. Nice and straight. Yep, I like it. Just I need to kick that handle down a little bit. So we'll go back to the horn and just tap it a few times. Kick the handle down just a hair. Once again, I apologize for the bad cinematography, but I'm working on my own and it's what I've got to work with. But that's just about done. I like that shape. I believe that'll do just fine. Get it normalized, heat treated, drill some holes for the handle, and it'll be ready to go to the show. So I want to see how far it stretched during the forging, and I'm looking around for my square and can't find it. One of these days I'm going to take time to do a real cleanup in here. Then I should be able to find what I'm looking for. But anyway, here's a tape measure. So we've gone from 5.5 to near about 7 inches. I'll take it. Thanks for watching.